Jake Carter loved camping alone in the deep forests of Oregon, far away from the noise of the city. That night, he arrived at a quiet campsite and placed his backpack beside the tent, while cold fog slowly drifted between the tall pine trees. Jake sat beside the small campfire, staring into the dark forest as the wind gently moved the branches above him. Suddenly, somewhere deep in the forest, a twig snapped loudly and echoed through the silent woods. Jake froze instantly, feeling the strange sensation that something in the darkness might be watching him. Slowly and carefully, he picked up his flashlight and pointed the beam toward the trees. The light moved across the tall trunks and thick fog between them, searching for any movement. But the forest looked completely empty. Still, Jake couldn't shake the feeling that he wasn't alone anymore. Another strange sound echoed deeper between the trees. Curious and uneasy, Jake stepped forward slowly into the fog. The deeper he walked, the thicker the fog became around him. Then suddenly, far between the trees, something moved. Jake thought he saw a shadow standing deep in the forest.
Hello? What was that? The fog, it's getting thicker. I can't see the campsite anymore.
Looked tall, unnatural, almost like a figure standing perfectly still in the fog. Jake aimed the flashlight toward it again, but the shadow was suddenly gone. Jake's heart began to race. He slowly walked deeper into the trees, trying to understand what he had seen. Then suddenly, the shadow appeared again between the trees, closer this time. Jake stepped backwards slowly, feeling fear creep into his chest. Heavy footsteps echoed somewhere in the darkness.
Stay back, Jack!
The forest suddenly felt alive with something moving around
Stay
him.
back! No, it's back! Gotta get to the tent! It's right behind me!
Branches cracked as
Almost
something
there!
shifted between the trees.
Please, no! What was that? Whose footsteps they're getting? I can hear them in the fog. Where are you?
Jake turned and started running through the fog.
Where's the path? I need to find it now! Hello, is anyone there? This fog is everywhere, I can't see!
The forest blurred around him as he pushed through the branches.
Damn it! Ah! Get off me! I have to keep going!
Finally, Jake stopped running. He realized he had no idea where he was.
No, where am I? This can't be happening.
Slowly, he lifted the flashlight again and pointed it toward the forest. Between the trees, something stood there. A tall shadow creature. Its glowing eyes stared directly at him through the fog. Jake couldn't move. The creature slowly tilted its head while watching him.
What are you? Stay back!
Then suddenly, Jake heard a whisper right behind him.
What the hell? Who's there? Jake, over here.
Jake slowly
What?
turned around
Where?
to see what was there. But
What
when he
is that?
looked, there was nothing. Confused, he turned forward again. Behind him, the shadow creature slowly stepped closer through the fog. Jake suddenly felt something behind him. Slowly, he turned around again. And this time, he finally saw it. The creature stood in front of him, silent, watching. The creature slowly stepped closer. The wind through the forest grew louder. Jake stood frozen in fear as the creature towered over him. And then suddenly, everything went black. If you watch this far, maybe you're brave. Subscribe for more scary stories.